Hello, I'm Evan Mitchell, Music Director of the Kingston Symphony Orchestra, and I couldn't be more excited for our upcoming Haydn Festival this Sunday afternoon at the Isabel Bader Centre for the Performing Arts. We do composer festivals a little differently here. We make a point of focusing on the composer's mature symphonic output only. In this case, for Papa Haydn, who is the father of the symphony and the very first to propel the genre forward, we're looking at 3 symphonies from his final period: 94, The Surprise; 100, The Military; and Symphony 104, his final and greatest symphony, The London. The Surprise is in reference to a magnificent moment in the slow movement during a stretch of very soft playing where, out of nowhere, there's a huge orchestra shot before resuming quieter playing. The best part about this witty passage is that the surprise is never repeated. Haydn knows it only works if you're able to restrain yourself and use it only once. The Military is in reference to the percussion section which joins the orchestra between characteristic Hungarian military march figures in the percussion and a few battle calls in the trumpet. These colors are meant to evoke that very specific sound of a marching battalion in the music, and it is absolutely fabulous. Finally, The London represents the peak of Haydn's incredible symphonic output. It's big, it's bold, it's supremely well crafted, and it's filled with joy and innovation and wit and sparkle and deep writing. Haydn lived about another 15 years or so after he wrote this crown jewel of his symphonic catalog, but he never felt compelled to revisit the genre again. It was as though he knew he had already said everything which needed to be said with his final symphony, The London. And the cherry on top of this delightful afternoon is the inclusion of my good friend and colleague Martin MacDonald, who's going to be conducting the performance. Marty is a wonderful conductor who adores Haydn, and it will be a delight for me to be able to hear the orchestra from the audience, which happens for me very rarely, as you can imagine. So join us for an incredible symphonic journey through the late works of one of the true greats. You don't want to miss this.